1 dropshipping store, 3 products, over $100,000 in sales. These aren't rare cases and they're not luck. What all of these stores have in common is the system you're about to learn in this video. In this guide, I'll walk you through step-by-step everything you need to know to build a Shopify dropshipping store the right way. So here's exactly what you're going to learn in this guide. How to pick the right product and niche. How to validate a winning product properly. How to open a Shopify store. How to choose and connect a professional domain. How to set up payment methods. How to design your store for maximum conversion. How to add smart upsells and cross-sells. How to set up email and SMS marketing. How to drive traffic using organic and paid marketing, and so much more in between. So why should you trust what you're about to learn? At Zeek Analytics, we analyze massive amounts of data from active Shopify stores every single day. That data powers the tools we use to identify proven, high-performing products. Not guesses, not hype, and not products that only look good on social media. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Most products most likely won't make you any money, whether you're a beginner or already running a store. That's exactly where most dropshippers fail. Our goal is simple: help you find the products that actually work using data instead of guesswork. Now, most tutorials will tell you to start by opening a Shopify account. But here's the truth. Doing that too early can actually waste both time and money. The smarter approach is to open your Shopify store after you've already found a niche and winning products. This way, you can take full advantage of the Shopify trial period with an active store instead of letting the trial run while you're still figuring things out. To choose the right niche and products and significantly increase your chances of success, I'll be showing and using Zeek Analytics tools today. These tools allow us to base our decisions on data, including insights that Shopify doesn't publicly share. To find both the niche and the products, I'll go into Zeek and navigate to the Product Explorer. This tool shows products from active Shopify stores along with data about their sales and performance. To start, I'll use a broad filter setup. For product type, I'll select dropshipping stores, one product stores, and others. For sales performance, I recommend looking for products that generated at least $7,000 in sales in the past 30 days. If you already have a niche in mind and want to check whether it sells well and which product types perform best, you can simply type in the niche into the search bar, then click search. Now, all we need to do is review what the data shows, and at this point, you'll usually see many potential options. To narrow them down, here are the rules I personally use to identify what we call a high potential winning product. 1, are you passionate about the product? Does the product simplify and enhance someone's life? Does the product have a wow factor? Is the sourcing price not easily known? Does the product have a good profit margin? We want to aim to sell the product for at least 3 times the supplier price and achieve around a 70% profit margin, mainly to cover ad costs and other marketing expenses. Is the product hard to find in retail stores? Does the product comply with Facebook and TikTok ad policies? Is the product safe to sell and ship? If a product checks all or most of these boxes, it has a strong potential to become a winning dropshipping product. So after spending a few minutes reviewing potential products, I came across this one, a neck therapy and massager device that's designed to look like human hands. That alone makes it unique enough for me to explore it further. From a quick look, I can see that this product is selling for $96 and it comes with a strap. But what really makes this product interesting is the strong data behind it. According to Zeek, this product was sold 407 times in the past 30 days. generating over $7,000 of sales that we actually set earlier. That immediately tells me that this product is real treasure. To review it in more detail, I'll click on the detective icon, which gives me a full analysis of the store selling it. Here, I can see what other products the store is selling and what strategies they're using to reach these sales numbers. When I click on the sales trend, I see exactly what I want to see: stable sales and no sudden spikes. This is very important because we want to avoid products that only sell during short hype periods. Instead, we're looking for products with consistent demand that can support a long-term, stable dropshipping business. Now that we found a product with strong potential and the sales data clearly supports it, it's time to ask ourselves the same validation questions we covered earlier. Are you passionate about this product? Yes, I am. Does the product simplify or enhance someone's life? For sure, pain relief products have an amazing effect on buyers' quality of life. Does the product have a wow factor? Yes, mainly because of the small human hands of it. And is the sourcing price not easily known? I'm not really sure what the sourcing price of this item is because of its uniqueness. Is the product hard to find in retail stores? I have never seen a product like this in retail stores. Does the product comply with Facebook and TikTok ad policies? For sure. It's a massager and it's not considered a danger or forbidden product. Is the product safe to sell and ship? Yes, it's a small-sized product. Does the product have a good profit margin? Well, let's find out by sourcing the product. All I need to do to source any product I find on Zeek is to simply click on the item finder. From there, I can instantly see sourcing options from suppliers like AliExpress or Alibaba, but for global dropshipping, AliExpress is usually the best choice. Now, I do see multiple sourcing options for this product, but remember, our goal is to source it with around a 70% profit margin, mainly to cover costs like ads, transaction fees, and operational expenses. After reviewing the options, I found this product on AliExpress priced at $38.30 with free shipping. With a simple calculation that gives us a profit margin of around 62%, which is not the ideal 70%, but because of the high profit amount, we can go with this product source. And I feel confident to source it from this AliExpress seller because of the high product buyer satisfaction and the overall seller performance. So now we've done exactly what we wanted to do. We found a product with high and stable sales, verified that it meets all the winning product criteria, and confirmed that the product can be sourced with a strong profit margin. One last thing I like to do before fully committing to a product is verify its social media demand. There are 3 things I want to confirm. 1, does this product get high engagement on social media? 2, is it overly saturated with content already? 3, is the content easy for me to create myself? To check this, I'll search for the product using its most general name on TikTok, and in this case, neck massager. From a quick review of the results, I can already see the product we found appearing in multiple posts, and based on what I'm seeing, I can confidently say the following. This product clearly has strong engagement on social media. It's not overposted or oversaturated, which is a very good sign. The content that performs best is very easy to create. Simply showing the product in action with minimal editing already generates high engagement. That checks our final box. This product has demand, strong data, solid margins, and proven social media interests, which makes it a great candidate to move forward with. At this point, we're ready to move forward and build a Shopify dropshipping store centered entirely around this product. Before we move on and open a Shopify store, let's take a quick pause. If you're enjoying this video so far and finding value in it, it would really mean a lot to us and the entire Zeek team if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to use the same product research and validation tools I'm using in this video to find winning products based on data, you can start using Zeek Analytics today. So now that you have a product, you can go ahead and open a Shopify account. You can do this quite easily in 2 minutes. Just click on the link below and enjoy the latest trial that's offered by Shopify. The process is straightforward. Simply add your email address, complete the onboarding questionnaire, choose your country or business location, and you can also use Gmail to create an account faster. And there you go. Congratulations. You now own a Shopify account. Now, it's important to choose a professional domain for your store, ideally one that ends with .com, .store, or something similar. This immediately increases credibility with buyers and allows you to build your entire brand around the store name. Your banners, logo, product pages, and even your content will reference this name, which is why choosing and securing your domain at this stage is so important. To do this, go to Settings, Domains, then click Buy New Domain. From there, search for the domain name you want. For example, I'll search for The Massage Central. When researching domain names, try to keep them related to the niche. That way, you leave room to expand your product line in the future. In our case, instead of naming the store after just one neck massager, we can build a full dropshipping brand around massagers, recovery, and pain relief products. Now that we have a professional domain connected to our dropshipping store, the next step is to actually add the product to Shopify. Step 1, download product images. First, go to the AliExpress product listing we chose and download the product images. Instead of downloading images one by one, which can be very time consuming, I highly recommend using this free Chrome extension called Ali Save. With Ali Save, you can download all product images in one click. I'll first download the main product images and then the variation images. It's simple and it's fast. Step 2, create the product in Shopify. Now for the fun part. Adding the product to the store. Go to Products, add new product. For the product title, keep it simple and clear. For example, neck therapy and massager device. Step 3, product description. For this, we'll be using ChatGPT. So writing a unique product description can feel difficult, and this is where ChatGPT becomes extremely useful. Even if you're not a copywriter or fluent in English, you can easily create a professional description. Open ChatGPT and type a prompt like, rephrase this product info and create a short, simple, and professional product description. Here is the raw product description. Then go back to AliExpress, copy the product title, all product specifications and details, paste everything into ChatGPT. It doesn't need to look neat. And then go ahead and hit enter. Within seconds, ChatGPT will generate a polished, unique product description that you can copy directly into your Shopify product page. Step 4, media and variants. In the media section, upload the images of the product we downloaded using Ali Save. For the product category, enter something relevant like electric massagers. If your product has variations, for example, colors or sizes, add them under variants. For example, option name, color. Add all available colors, assign a quantity to each variation, for example, 500 units per variant. You can also assign a specific image to each variant and add additional images to the product category. Step 5 is pricing. I'll set the selling price to $79.99. Remember, pricing is dynamic. As your brand grows, your social media presence builds, and trust increases, you can always adjust the price to run promotions. To create urgency, I recommend using the compare at price For this, I will click on a variant name and look for the Compare At button. For example, the price is $79.99 and Compare At price would be $99. This creates a visible discount effect. Just make sure the Compare At price is realistic. Don't exaggerate it. Inventory settings. Keep track quantity checked. Since you're dropshipping from AliExpress and can always find alternative suppliers if needed, enable continue selling when out of stock. And now I will come back to the page we saw before for final adjustments. Step 7, SEO, very important. Before saving, we need to optimize for SEO, which is search engine optimization. Under search engine, listings, page title, neck therapy, and massager device. And for meta description, you can ask ChatGPT to summarize the product description into a short SEO-friendly paragraph under 160 characters. This controls how your product appears on Google and other search engines. Final step, click Save. Once everything is set, description, images, pricing, inventory, and SEO, click Save. To view all products in your store, go back to products and you'll see everything listed there. You can see I've also added a few more products from a massaging niche, turning it into a focused niche store rather than just a single listing. The next step is to add a payment gateway so customers can actually pay for their orders and the money can be processed and sent to your bank account. To do this, go to Settings, Payments, inside your Shopify dashboard. Here you'll see a list of available payment providers. If you see the option to use Shopify Payments, don't think twice, use it. Shopify Payments usually offers lower transaction fees, smooth checkout experiences, and faster payouts compared to most third-party providers. If Shopify Payments isn't available in your country, simply click Add Payment Method and choose one of the payment providers that are supported where you live. From there, you'll just need to complete the registration process by providing some basic details such as identification documents, residential address, bank account information, and so on. Once submitted, approval typically takes anywhere from a few hours to a couple of days. After you're approved, your store will be fully ready to accept payments from customers and receive payouts directly to your bank account. Now, before we design our store, we need to create policies to appear in the footer, such as shipping, returns, and other policies. For this, I will go to Preferences and scroll down to Policies. Here we can add our policies, including the return policy, privacy policy, terms of service, and so on. The nice part is that Shopify can generate great templates for each policy, and we will just need to modify them by adding our preferences and information. After we create all the policies, we will add them to our footer. Simply navigate to Content and then Menu. Click on the footer menu, and I recommend deleting the search option. Then click on Footer Menu and click on Add Menu Items. From there, you can add all of these policies we created. Once you've added everything, click Save Menu, and now we can start editing and designing our store. Now that our footer menu has the necessary policies that buyers want to know before making a purchase from the store. Now that everything is set up on the back end of the store, let's talk about the store design. This is a step where many dropshippers make a big mistake. Instead of launching the store and sending traffic, they spend weeks obsessing over tiny design details. If you ask me, it's much better to launch faster and improve the design over time based on real data and customer behavior and not perfection. To design the store, I will go to Online Store and then Themes. Now, before we get started, we need to choose the theme we'll use to build the store. In my opinion, the free Shopify theme called Dawn is one of the best options available. Dawn is clean, fast, and user-friendly, which is exactly what we want for a high-converting dropshipping store. On top of that, it's extremely flexible and easy to customize, even if you don't have any design or coding experience. That's why I'll be using the Dawn theme to build the store in this guide. After I added this theme, I can click on Edit Theme. First, I'll add a simple, clean logo that clearly represents the store's purpose. For this, I'll use ChatGPT again and type in the following prompt. Create a minimalistic logo for my Shopify dropshipping store. The store is in the massage niche, and the logo should represent relaxation and pain relief. The store name is The Massage Central. And just like that, within seconds, I get a clean professional logo that fits the niche and is ready to upload to the store. I will click on Theme Settings and then click on Logo and add the logo. Step 2, announcement bar, which is very important. Now, the announcement bar is an important element to your store. This is the first thing visitors see, so it needs to grab attention immediately. In my opinion, one of the strongest and simplest options is free shipping worldwide. I can confidently offer this because I'm sourcing from AliExpress. It reduces friction and instantly increases trust. Step 3 comes the hero image, which is the hero section, which I consider the second most important element on the homepage. The rule here is simple. Someone should understand what the store sells just by looking at the image. And if needed, you can also add a text that emphasizes the store niche and product line. I'll add a hero image that clearly shows massage and pain relief products. And the nice part is that this image was created by using basic Canva skills, nothing advanced or complicated. After that, we move on to step 4, which is product highlights. I like to add a best sellers or featured product section. At the beginning, you can highlight products with the highest profit margins. Later on, products that are actually selling best in your store. And if you're using the Dawn theme, the featured product section will automatically show up after the hero section. This helps guide visitors towards the products most likely to convert. Next, step 5, add a collapsible content section by clicking Add Section to Template. This is your opportunity to address common questions customers may have about your product and your store. Answering these questions helps build trust and can significantly improve conversion rates. Step 6 is image with text. To make your Shopify dropshipping store look more polished and engaging, add an image with text section by clicking Add Section to Template and selecting Image with Text. Upload a high-quality image that shows your product in use, and add a short, compelling description that highlights its benefits. Add to the CTA button. Don't forget to connect the product you are showing in the image. Step 6, email capture. I also like to add a contact email sign-up section. This allows visitors to join your mailing list, so later you can actually go ahead and send promotions, announce sales, build a relationship with your audience. Even if you don't use email marketing right away, collecting emails early is always a smart move. And if you are using the Dawn theme, you will automatically see the email sign up before the footer. And that is it. We created a basic homepage to our store and we are good to go. Once you are done with everything, don't forget to click save. Now, after designing your homepage, the next step is to put some focus on the product page design. Here, the goal isn't to overcomplicate things. It's simply to make sure the layout looks clean and professional, the price is clearly visible, the product description is easy to read and convincing. Overall, the product page already looks very good, and I will change some minor things. Here, I will change the image layout from stacked to thumbnails. And I also recommend adding an area below the product description of frequently asked questions to increase your conversion rate from buyers who maybe have more questions about the product. Most importantly, always check how both the homepage and product pages look on your phone. On average, at least 55% of store visitors come from cell phones or mobile devices, not desktops. That means if your store doesn't look good or function smoothly on your cell phone, you're automatically losing sales. So before launching, preview your store in the mobile view. Make sure buttons are easy to tap. Check image sizing, spacing, and text readability. A store that looks good on a mobile will also convert better. And this small step can make a big difference in your results. Now let's talk about how to get more value from every buyer using upsells. When a customer comes to buy one product, smart upsell techniques allow you to add complementary products to their order, offer a premium or upgraded version of the same product, increase the total order value without increasing traffic or ad spend. In 2026, upsells are not optional anymore. They are the core part of any serious Shopify store, just like tools such as Facebook, Pixel, or Google Analytics. If you're not using upsells, you're leaving money on the table. For this, I highly recommend using a Shopify app called Upsell.com. This app has all the solutions for pre and post-purchase, and it's possible to build multiple funnels in parallel depending on the trigger. And by using this app, you can offer bundles, recommendations, and much more on your Shopify store. If you have a Shopify Plus subscription, this app can even enable checkout upsells, allowing you to offer upsells directly in your checkout, which is very powerful. First, I'll install Upsell.com on my Shopify store. Once the app is added and I give it all the necessary permissions for the Shopify store and theme, and we are ready to start creating smart flows using Upsell.com. After installation, you'll land on the Upsell dashboard. This is where everything happens. Here, you'll be able to create and manage upsell flows, track performance metrics such as revenue generated from upsells, accepted offers, conversion rate. And before we create the offers, let's quickly understand how the upsell flow works. A buyer purchases a product for $79.99 and completes the checkout. Right after that, a post-purchase page appears where we offer 2 complimentary products with a limited time discount. So instead of sending the buyer back to the store to add products and redo checkout, we use Upsell.com's one-click upsell. Since the customer already paid, they can add extra products to the same order with just one click. No cart, no checkout, no payment details again. The one-click upsells convert so well because the buyer already trusts the store. So instead of earning just $79.99, the order jumps to $134.39, an extra $54.50 from the same customer without spending more on ads. And we're not stopping there. We'll add another post-purchase offer on the thank you page with a limited time discount to increase the cart value even further. Now, let me show you how to set this up so you can easily replicate it in your own store. But here's something to keep in mind. I'll show you how to set up the post-purchase flow, but all of the setups are the same, whether it's the product page, cart, drawer, or order status page. Now, here inside Upsell.com, go to Flows and select Post-Purchase, which is on page 1. Click Add Condition, name the offer, bundle offer 20% off. And set it to trigger when at least one specific product is in the cart. The main product, for example, we found using Zeek. This ensures the upsell appears only after that product is purchased. Next, choose how the offer appears. For this example, I'll use the bundle widget to offer 2 products, a hand massager, a wooden massage stick. Here, Upsell.com shows a live preview, which makes it easy to design and optimize visually what the buyer will see. If you are unsure of what to offer, Upsell.com also supports semi-automatic setups like showing the cheapest and most expensive product. For this flow, I'll manually select the 2 products, hide descriptions to keep it clean, set a 3-minute expiration for urgency, and apply a 20% discount. Then click Save. Next, we're going to set up the second upsell flow, which will appear after the first post-purchase offer. The goal of this flow is simple. Give the buyer a limited time discount to purchase additional products from our store after they've already completed their order. For this setup, I'll keep things focused and strategic. Inside Upsell.com, I'll create a new post-purchase flow and place it after the first upsell page. Now let's define the offer. This flow will be triggered after the buyer purchases the main massager product we found using Zeek. I'll offer a 10% discount, and the discount will apply to all products in the store. The offer will be valid for 20 minutes only. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Now that we've got this all set up with the upsell flows, let's simulate the entire process as if we're real buyers in the store. First, I'll add the main product we found using Zeek in the cart. Just like a real customer, I'll enter the shipping details, choose a payment method, and click Pay Now. All right. Do you see it? This is the first upsell flow in action. Right after the purchase, the post-purchase page appears, offering the one-click bundle upsell. Now, let's see what happens when I accept this offer. And look at that. This is powerful. With a single click, the 2 additional products were instantly added to the original order. No extra checkout, no re-entering payment details. Everything happens seamlessly. Now, right after that, we see the second upsell offer appearing as a banner, a 10% discount for the entire store, valid for 20 minutes. Let's click Shop Now. Perfect. The banner is live. It clearly shows the countdown timer, and when I add another product to the cart, you can see that the discount is automatically applied at checkout. This right here is the simplest and smartest way to implement upsells and cross-sales in a Shopify store and to dramatically increase your average order value without spending more on ads. What I showed you here is really just the tip of the iceberg. You can download Upsell.com using the link in the description and get 14 days of free trial. And after the trial, you can choose plans that start at just $4.99 per month. Okay, so we have an amazing homepage and product pages that really emphasize the product in the best way possible. Now, there's one important step we don't want to skip: adding product reviews to store the product pages. Reviews build trust, and when you're running a dropshipping store, showing real buyer feedback, including image of the product, can significantly boost your conversion rate. To do this, I recommend using the Judge.me app. The best part, you can use Judge.me completely free and still get a clean, professional review section that pulls in actual reviews from AliExpress buyers. So here's what I'm going to do. Follow me step by step in this part. So first, I'll go to the back end of the Shopify store and search for Judge.me Ali Reviews Importer. Insert it in the Shopify App Store. Now go ahead and install that. You can also use the link I've left in the video description to access it directly. Once that is done, I'll also install the main Judge.me product review app. Just click the button that appears after setup and follow the instructions. Pretty straightforward. Now, you should have both apps installed, one to import reviews from AliExpress and one to display them in your store. Next, find the product you are sourcing from AliExpress, copy the product URL, and paste it inside the AliExpress importer tab within the app. I'll automatically pull in this product reviews that appear on AliExpress, and then you can go through and disable or remove any that you don't want to show on your product page. You can choose to leave them as they are or clean them up a bit. It's totally up to you. And that's it. Now we've got real social proof ready to go. Now let's move on to how you can send emails and newsletters to your buyers, offer special discounts, and even remind shoppers to finish their checkout. We'll start by setting up an abandoned cart automation so anyone who enters their email can check out but doesn't complete their purchase will automatically get a reminder after a set period of time. Now, to do this, I will click on Marketing and then Automation. You'll need to install the Shopify email app. I will leave the link for it in the video description. Fortunately, Shopify now comes with this app built in. In the automation section, I will look for abandoned cart to view the abandoned cart flow. In this case, the automated reminder email will be sent to the customer's email after 4 hours. Okay, we have the abandoned cart automation ready in our one product dropshipping store. Now let me show you how to send newsletters to your subscribers. You can download a Shopify app called Clivio if you want more advanced features, or you can use the free email marketing tool provided by Shopify. For this, you will need to go to Marketing and click on Create Campaign. Here you can look for Shopify email, which allows you to send up to 10,000 emails for free every month. After that, you'll need to pay $1 for every additional 1,000 emails. You can choose a template from the available list. For this example, let's go with the Halloween theme. I can also select which group of subscribers to send the email to and easily add my content. If I want to include a special coupon code in the email, I'll head over to Discounts, click Create Discount, choose the type of discount I want to offer, and come up with a catchy coupon code name. We've now covered everything you need to know to create your own dropshipping store. The final step is to run a test order. Simply add the product to your cart, go through the checkout process like a real customer, and complete the payment. If everything works correctly and you can see the transaction in your Shopify dashboard, you can then refund yourself after confirming that everything looks good and functions properly. Now that our store is fully ready with smart upsells, cross sales, and real buyer reviews, it's time to start driving traffic. When it comes to marketing, I always prefer to work smarter, not harder. The goal is to identify what kind of content already works for the products we want to promote, and then model our strategy around that. There are two main types of marketing you can use: organic marketing and paid advertising. Both are powerful and both drive significant traffic when done correctly. For organic marketing, there's one key rule you must remember. Consistency is everything. Posting 2 to 3 times a day and stopping won't bring results, but posting 2 to 3 times per week consistently over time allows you to build momentum, grow an audience, audience and increase trust. Your content can include short videos, reels, regular posts, influencer collaborations, test different formats, and track which one generates the best engagement and traffic. Right now, the top 3 platforms for organic marketing are TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. What content should you create? Now, this is the most important question, and the answer is simple. Create content based on what already works. For example, open TikTok and search for your product or similar product. Look for videos with high views, strong engagement, clear reactions, and once you find a high-performing video, analyze it. What is being shown? How is the product used? What text or captions are included? Then create your own version of that content. You're not copying. You're replicating a proven format. This dramatically increases your chances of success and even going viral. So paid advertising. Paid ads allow you to bring in highly targeted traffic. You pay per click or per impression, but the advantage is precision. For example, with Facebook ads, you can target specific age groups, interests, behaviors, locations, and so much more. That's what makes paid traffic extremely powerful. It puts your product in front of the people who are already likely to buy. The best marketing combo. Here's the strategy I personally recommend. Start with organic marketing the first 30 days. Post content every 1 to 2 days. Focus on showing the product in action. Track which posts perform best. After 30 days, identify your best performing organic posts. Boost those same posts with paid ads. This way, you're not guessing. You're scaling content that's already proven it can convert. Using data for paid ads, another powerful method is to base your ads on existing winning ads. So go to the Facebook ads library, search for a product name, and look for active ads and ads that have been running for a long time by scrolling all the way down the page. Now, why does this matter? If an ad has been active for weeks or months, it usually means the advisor is profitable. Otherwise, they would have turned it off. Once you find these ads, study the creative, look at the messaging, analyze the CTA or call to action and structure. Then create your own version and start with a small budget to test performance. Now, remembering this, success doesn't happen overnight. It comes from consistently building your knowledge, testing, improving, and staying disciplined. If you stay consistent and keep learning, you're already on the right path toward long-term Shopify dropshipping success. And if I had to summarize the key principles that help me scale my Shopify stores, it would actually come down to these core tips. 1, base everything on data. Always base your product selection on and validation on real data, not gut feeling or hype. Continuously test and optimize both your products and marketing strategies. This is how you scale profitably and stay in the game long term. Use smart upsells and cross-sells to get more from your buyers. Increase your average order value by recommending relevant add-ons and complementary products at checkout in the post or pre-purchase. And for this, Upsell.com is definitely my main recommendation. Scale only what's proven. Never increase budgets on products or campaigns that aren't consistently profitable. Only scale after you see stable results over several days, not just one day. Improve margins before scaling hard. Before aggressively scaling, make sure your margins are optimized. Better margins give you more room to scale safely. New customers are important, but repeat customers are what create long-term growth. Use email and SMS marketing to bring buyers back with follow-up offers, promotions, and product updates. Diversify your traffic sources. Never rely on a single platform. Combine paid ads with organic content, email marketing, and retargeting. This reduces risk and keeps your business stable even if one channel slows down. And that brings us to the end of this complete Shopify dropshipping guide. If you made it this far, you didn't just watch another video, you learned a full system. From picking the right product and niche, validating with real data, building your Shopify store step by step, optimizing design and conversions, setting up payments, reviews, marketing, all the way to driving traffic and scaling the right way. At this point, you don't need more random tutorials or secret hacks. You now have a clear blueprint you can actually follow. If you found value in this guide, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel and allows us to keep creating in-depth, data-driven content just like this. And if you want to use the same exact tools I used in this video, validate and scale winning Shopify products based on real data, you can get started with Zeek Analytics today using the link below. Thanks for watching. Stay consistent, trust the process, and I will see you in the next video.